Well, good morning and welcome to the Sudoku channel. This is Oliver coming to you from y'all by the sea in Ireland over here in Europe, and you're more than welcome. It is a balmy 7 degrees this morning. Temperature's beginning to come up again, which is great. Now, if you like what I'm doing, don't forget to give thumbs up, nice little comments down below, and as always, subscribe and hit the bell so that you know when part 2 of this 2-part video is going to come out. Now, we're going back through the archives, and this is the Sudoku, the Diabolical Sudoku number 5648. From the Telegraph in the UK, and this comes from the 15th of October 2021. In this part, we just use the basic techniques for solving a Sudoku puzzle. And in part 2, if we don't solve it in part 1, we go on to part 2, and part 2 will use the more advanced techniques. So let's get into it now. I've wasted enough time chatting. We start off on the ones, although I should say, wasting even more time. I also do Sudoku puzzles with my partner, and we use pen and paper. And what we've started doing is, instead of starting 1, 2, 3, 4, we go for whichever number has got the most number of uniques there, and that seems to make it a little bit easier. So anyway, look, we'll just start as we are here. The ones, well, that is going to give us, just as well we started on those, we can't have them here, we can't have them here, and we're going to stick it in here. Okay, that's going to be a number 1. I think that is all we can do with the number 1, so we'll go on quickly on to number 2. There aren't that many 2s now, are there? But again, we're going to get a Snyder Pair up here because we can't have them there. So we're going to have them over here, and that's going to be a Snyder Pair of 2s. I'm going again with the 2s. And something's going to go over here. It can't be there or there, so we're going to have a unique 2 in here. And for some reason, my mouse is stuck and I can't move. 2s again. Well, not over there, not here, so it's going to be a Snyder Pair up there, 2. And that's also a pointing pair, by the way. I find if I go in near the microphone, I get my mouse stuck. So this is a pointing pair, which means we can't have it anywhere else on this row, so it can't be there. This one can't be here because of that one and that one, so we get a pair of Snyders in here. And that looks about all that we can do here, so we're going now to the 3s. just 1 3. Yep, okay, go on to 4. Oh, we're going to get something here. Can't be there, can't be here, so we have our Snyder Pair in here of 4s. Anything else? Well, yes, over here. And we're going to get a pair in here of 4s. And finally, because we have this pointing pair here, we can't have a 4 along there, can't have it along there, so we get a Snyder Pair in here of 4s. Well, okay, not there, not there, so that is where we have them up here on the 4s. And finally, that pair of 4s means that we can't have a 4 here, so we'll take that one out, which means this now must be the unique here for the 4. And we have, can't be there, can't be here, can't be there. We're getting bits of 4s all around the place now, aren't we? Which is good. And I made a mistake here. We can't have a 4 there. So this is a unique 4. I've been wasting time here. Sorry. I should have noticed that a long time ago. And that now gets, can't be there, can't be there, can't be there. We have another unique 4 here. That unique 4 gets rid of this one here, which means this now becomes the unique 4. Okay, on to 5. Well, these 2 5s means that we're going to have our Snyders here of the 5. And going around this way, can't be there, so we're going to have them here. Okay, 6s. Well, not along there. So it's going to be across here. And by the way, I'm using Sven's Sudoku pad for any of you who are wondering what software I'm using. Very good for beginners, including myself. Not there, not there, not there. So it's going to be here. So that 6 going in there means that this has to be the 5. And just while we're here, I'm just going to go back over the 5s. Does that do anything for us? Not easily. Okay, so continue with the 6s. Well, can't have it along here, so this is where we're going to have our Snyder 6s here. And these two means that we're going to have a 6 in here. And that's all we can do with the 6s. On to the 7s. There's just the 1 there. Yes, a little disappointing. 8s. We've got a good number of 8s there. We should be able to do something. Like, we can't have it here, can't have it here, and here. So we're going to have a Snyder pair of 8s there. I know this is boring. If I was watching somebody else doing this, I'd be asleep by now, I have to say. I don't know what I'm doing. It can't be there, can't be along here. So, oh, it can't be there. So the 8 has to be up here. Pay attention. And that must do something here. It can't be there, it can't be there. So it's going to be here. Is that all right? 1, 2, 3. No, okay. Can't be there, there. That's where 8 is going to be. And again, can't be along there, there. Can't be there. So 8 is going to be here, which means this is going to be a 6. And we know 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. We need an 8 down here. We can't have that one there. So this will be the 8. Yes, it's filling up very quickly, which doesn't make me think that it is diabolical. Do you know that? I wonder if I made a mistake somewhere. Quite possible. I'm always making mistakes, as you know. But if I have made a mistake, you won't get to hear about it because I'll edit it out, won't I? Oh, that one there. Can't have it here. So we're going to have our Snyder pair of 9s here. And do it again. Well, that's a pointing pair, so we can't have 9s here. Can't have 9s there. We have 1 down here, so we have a pair in here. And we should be able to do something down here. Not there, not there, not there, not there, not there. So that will be our Snyder pair here. That's it. Okay, that's everything we can do the first scan through it. And there have been enough new ones brought in that we can go and do a scan. So this now we'll just start our second pass here now. Okay. Right, well, let's start off with the ones again, and immediately we have something. Can't be there, so we're going to have a Snyder pair of 1s there, and I see another lot over here. Can't be there, so it's going to be here and here. Another set of 1s, and finally, I'd say, yeah, now on to the 2s. Where's there a 2? Over here. Well, I can't see anything to do with the 2s there, unfortunately. On to the 3s. Oh, look at that. Can't be here, so we're going to get a Snyder pair of 3s here. That might help us, because that's a pointing pair. So 3s can't be there, can't be here, so we now get another Snyder 3s in here. Well, we got something out of the 3s. And I think we can do something over here as well. It can't be here, so it's going to be in one of these two. And again, it can't be over here. And with this pointing pair, it can't be over here. So another Snyder pair of 3s in here. Okay, onto the 4s. I think we've nearly all the 4s. 1, 2, up there, there's going to be 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. That's all we can do the 4s. 5s. Okay, onto the 6s. Oh, we have a 6 here, so we can't have that 6. And that means this then becomes the 6. And that is all the 6s done. Great. On to 7s. Where are the 7s up here? Oh, there's just a 1 7 as well. Well, okay. Can't be along there. So we now get a 2 7s of Snyders in there. Well, we got something. 8s. 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3. All the 8s are done as well. Lots of stuff done. And that's all. Okay, that was a little bit disappointing. Right, I think we've come to one of these crashing halts. Look, I'll just do another quick third pass myself, but if I don't find anything, then we just have to start looking at the rows and the columns and see if we can find any uniques in there. Okay, back to you in a minute. Now, in this next phase, there's no real easy way of doing it. You just basically have to sort of use your own intuition maybe and look at where rows and columns intersect and just have a quick look and see, well, what's missing between the two of them? Are you likely to get a unique? And now I can pretend to be a right genius here and say, well, obviously there's a unique here. What I'm telling you, it's taken me a while to find this one. So what's missing here is we already have the 1, we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't have a 7, we have an 8, and we have a 9. So there is a unique 7 going in there, which can get us going now, because if we look now at this column, there are only 2 cells left. That's a double. And what's going to be left there is we have the 1, we don't have the, we're going this way, we don't have the 2, and we don't have the 3. So it's a 2, 3, 2, 3 that's missing in there, and I'm just going to colour that. I like to put those red for verticals and green for houses. This is a 2, 3, 2, 3, which means we can't have a 2 here. If you haven't done doubles, there is, go down to the comments and there are tutorials there, and have a look at the one on doubles. So we get rid of that 2 there. We now have another double here between these 2. This is within the house itself. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's going to be a 1, 7, 1, 7. And that is just purely within the house. And look at that. We have this pointing pair over here of 2s, which means we can't have a 2 there. Get rid of it. This is a long, laborious way that I'm doing it. I'm sorry about that. Which means this must be the 2, and that must be the 3. And let me get rid of all my colours. Alright, now we have a column sorted. Isn't that brilliant? And when we've done that, I'm afraid we just have to go back and do another pass. I will go through it. If I come across anything, I'll come back to you. Okay? In 3s. Oh, look at that. Can't have a 3 there. That means this is our unique 3 for this house. Let's go through it again. And that one there means we can't have a 3 here, so we have a Snyder pair of 3s here. Okay, over here. Can't have a 7 there, there, so this is our Snyder 7s in here. Well, rightio, that's all I can do. I've gone through the many places where there's just 3 cells. I've looked in there to see if there's any hidden doubles or anything. I can't find anything. So to get you all started for the next phase, what I'm going to do now is just transfer all this over to the other software and come up with all the possibles for you. Okay, back to you in a second. Well, here we go. This is what I think it is after transposing all the stuff over, and I hope I've got it right. And well, there's quite a number of binary cells around the place, and that's what I use to try and get my chains going. And there's one there, there. Anyway, there's loads of them around, and I try and target other ones that would have, say, 3 in it, so that if I can get rid of one of them, that gives me another binary cell. I see there's a couple of 1-7s, 1, 7, 1, 7, 1, 7, 1, 7. Might be able to do something there. Oh, I see something up here. I don't know what you call it. Is this the famous Y-wing? There's a 2, 3, 2, 3, 7, 3, 7. I think that's a Y-wing. I'll have to look it up because I'm not good enough at it. And I think that will get rid of a 3 here. Am I right, lads? If I am, I'd be delighted with myself. Oh, look at that. We have only 3 1s here. So they're 3 1s, and they'd be called a pointing triple, we'll call it, which means we can't have any more 1s, so we can get rid of that one and that one. Don't know if it does anything for it. Actually, we could have got rid of that anyway, because we had a pointing double here. Would have got rid of those 2. Okay, look, I'm nattering along long enough now. I will leave it to yourselves. Thanks for watching so far. Do your own go at it, and I like the way I see some comments and conversations going on between different people there. It's great. Don't wait for me to come in with my comments, because I can't really get around to everybody. I'm sorry, but I'll do my best. So you blast away with this and see what sort of a solution you can come up with. Don't forget, what you call it? Subscribe. That's the word. Subscribe and hit the bell. I'm sure I'll see you in a couple of days' time. Okay? Till then, slán tamil.